In Florida, this is how Deborah Marcusel Powell kicked off her Souls to the Polls visit.
You say it, DMP! Well, hello, Souls to the Polls. How are we doing today? My first question, have you voted yet? And on November 5th, Rick Scott will stop messing with my people here in the great state of Florida. One of our last stops here in our Freedom Tour. We've done 75 stops, one stop for each time that Rick Scott pled the fifth. Together, we will make sure that our seniors retire with dignity.
Souls to the Polls is a voter mobilization led by Black churches and community leaders during election season. The initiative encourages churchgoers to vote, often organizing transportation to polling stations after Sunday services. Its goal is to boost voter turnout in communities of color and emphasize the importance of civic participation.
Voting yes for Watson Island is an investment in us, with $9 million in funding for affordable housing, thousands of jobs for our community, and space for nonprofit organizations that support us. Our community wins when we vote yes for Watson Island.
That brings us to Miami Gardens at the North Dade Regional Library, where we come out here and the energy is just electrifying. Now let me tell you what I have for you here at this location. There's lots of activities that was taking place. There was a multicultural representation of people that were present, also multi-generational. We saw some elderly folks, we saw some middle-aged folks, and we saw some young people as well. And that's something that's different in terms of what you're seeing out here. Lots of dancing, folks were dancing and campaigning. There was a DJ playing, keeping that energy going. Folks are out here dancing while they're standing in line. Women voters, that's what we're here to talk about as we're coming down the home stretch of this 2024 presidential election. Women are a pivotal part of this election because the conversation and what's on the ballot is definitely going to impact women. There are conversations taking place at kitchen tables around the country with women and their families, or in professional groups where women are coming together to talk about what is happening as far as the government is concerned and what is happening that's going to impact them and their businesses, their families, their health care. All these are vital issues. And so these conversations are taking place among peer groups.
I'm Sheriff Morris Young. Illicit marijuana laced with illegal drugs like fentanyl have destroyed lives. I know because I've seen it firsthand. Amendment 3 will save lives by making marijuana safe, regulated, and lab tested. Amendment 3 will protect our community from dangerous illegal drugs while allowing law enforcement to focus on serious crimes. Vote yes on Amendment 3, the smarter and safer choice for Florida.
Women, so they're very much engaged. They're out here with signs. They're out here running for office. They're out here campaigning for other women that are running for office. And they're also pushing issues that are on the ballot and being a part of the whole process with their volunteer time. Before we get more into what's happening here, I want to just share a personal experience. With my core group, what I've learned is the conversations are lively and robust. When you've got multiple generations, grandparents and parents and children having this conversation about what is happening and what the impact is going to be. And what's very clear is that women understand that not only are they voting for themselves today, those that are here, but they're also voting for the future generations, the generations of their children and their children's children, and especially girls. Women want to ensure that their daughters are going to have as much rights or more rights than they themselves have had. Women recognize that not only are they fighting for their rights today, but they're also fighting for the rights of future generations, their rights, their freedoms, and opportunities. There is one candidate that is talking about opportunities for business and for access to resources, and that is resonating with women voters.
Trusted by our leaders, JC Planas has the trusted leadership to serve as our elected supervisor of elections. A father and husband, JC Plana has 15 years of experience to protect the integrity of our elections. Alina Garcia. She's plagued by scandals, was issued subpoenas as former Republican Congressman David Rivera, faces criminal investigation, and is indicted for working with Madura's corrupt government. Alina Garcia's circle, Madura money infiltrating Miami-Dade. Too cozy with corrupt politicians to serve as our supervisor of elections.